What's up, everybody? Super psyched. Hold on. Excuse me. Super psyched to be back. I know I haven't uploaded video. First of all, I would like to apologize and say I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with a bunch, mainly work, honestly. So that sucks. I mean, life happens. But also, I would like to say thank you because I recently checked my and I never checked this, but I recently logged into YouTube and I have way more subscribers than I ever thought I would, even though it's not very much by anybody's standards but mine, I guess. And then the views on some videos have been nuts. Never did I expect any of my videos to get past 5 views because I watched them 5 times, but honestly, the most popular one seems to be the one where we go over the IKEA 99-cent shoe trees, or like the shoe fillers, those little plastic and metal ones. That makes me feel awesome because I feel like, someone's getting some use out of this information, so they can reference something, they can, have something to go off of, and, help themselves, help their collection kind of thing. I know that sounds dumb, but whatever. Anyway, this is going to be another, really excited about this one. It's going to be a sneaker steal and deal video. No, it's not going to be a Nike pickup. It will be an Adidas based video, which I am super psyched about. Not going to be a Kanye or anything like that pickup or shoe. As you know, I like classic silhouettes and shoes with more of like a back history story behind them. So let's get into it. Being that I live here in Austin, Texas, I should not probably have this shoe, especially this soon or for this cheap. It's been a while since I've even recorded anything, so I know these have been out for a few weeks now. But I picked them up the weekend after. I think they released on a Friday, and then that Saturday, the very next day, maybe it was Sunday, I went to San Marcos Outlets. And just strolling around, didn't expect to find anything at all because I just made a few pickups in town that weekend. And I was just kind of going to waste time, really. And I found these and I was super excited. I did see some of these on this color specifically on some shoe feeds and news threads and stuff. So I didn't really think much of them as far as like they didn't seem like people were hyping them up, which is great because I'm not about that kind of stuff. I just like things that look good, have good materials, have a story behind them. Check, check, check. Okay, cool, I'll buy it. But anyway, this shoe, super psyched to have. Story behind this one and how I got to get it. This is the Adidas Made in Germany pack version of the Hamburg. And yes, you are not seeing things. That is a $69.97 price tag on it, for a shoe that I believe retailed for $175 or $180 or something like that. So I not only that, they had both colors, the navy and the maroon one. As you can see, that one's priced the same. Story on how that happened. I walk into Adidas, again, not really expecting anything to come of it. But, I'll go over that in a minute. But, didn't really find anything until I see these two guys, and they're just raiding this one area of the store, which is like their classic or lifestyle section, where they have all like the gazelles and the superstars and all, and they have a bunch of like Jeremy Scott stuff in there all the time, which I'm not really a fan of, but good for him. He's blowing it up with Adidas as he should be. Adidas really kind of houses and creates an environment for a lot of designers and artists to be as creative as possible, which is great. They don't hinder themselves. They don't have to monitor their content as much as other brands feel like they have to, which is great for not only the artists to get out what they really want to get out as far as a product, but as a consumer to really get something true to the artist, that what they want. Anyway, so the story on these guys. So I walk in the store, go to the back, and I see these two guys, raiding the shelf where where the Hamburgs are at, and I don't even know what I'm talking about now. I guess they were trying to find their size or whatever, and they have like 5 boxes on the floor already, another 3 over here. One of them was trying a bunch of them on, and I look over there and I was like, oh no, I saw the boxes and I knew immediately what that box was. So I went over, they didn't have a 9.5, which would have fit to the T perfectly. They did have 10s available in both of them. So I picked those up. They fit great, but the 9.5 in the Hamburgs, they always I think they're a little bit more of a longer shoe. But anyway, so I went and picked them up, and Adidas is always having their like buy one get one half off, or buy one get one 30% off, whatever. So I went up and paid for them, and this girl at the counter says these are extremely hard to find, or you got like a deal on these or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm really surprised that you guys had them here. But I was like, what? Like, these just released like a few days ago. She's like, yeah, some store out in San Francisco was originally supposed to get them. They accidentally shipped them to us. And whenever they were scanning them into their system, they were ringing up as $19.99. These shoes with full grain premium leather and metal rivets and all this stuff were ringing up as $19.99. That's obviously not them pricing this shoe. That's obviously a mistake in their system. So I made a joke. I was like, oh, so you're the reason why I can't get these for $20 a piece. So she's like, no, well, we couldn't sell them. We couldn't even buy them at that point. We just had to hold on to them. So they put them out that day. And she's saying, these are also on the buy one, get one half off. I did not expect that either. Because I just expected them to be excluded for some reason. I just always prepare myself for the worst news. So here's my rundown. I literally got these shoes for way less than, for pretty much half off to begin with. I mean, they were $69.97. They're originally like $180, right? So in and around half off. Then half off the second pair, which brought it down to $34.98. I paid $113 and some change for both of these shoes that released a day before I got them in premium limited colorways. I am so psyched that I got these. First of all, the color and the leather on these is past anything that I've seen on any shoe. Nobody does leather like this anymore. Even Adidas on their normal lines, they really don't do this. It's nuts how awesome, how quality these shoes are. So as you can see, we'll go through it. They have the Hamburg crest logo on the back of both of them. They also have the full, like the gum colored bottom, which is beautiful on any shoe, especially a black shoe. That sets off the shoe for me. It's a beautiful thing. The gold embossed logo, as well as the Hamburg logo. Inside is really cool. They do come with some red and white striped tip laces. On the inside, it has the Made in Germany logo with the leather interior all the way through. And the story behind these, and the blue one has the exact same detailing on it, but the cool thing is, with the story behind these, it's pretty much like a good hoorah for the city of Hamburg. They themed this color after the brick of the building or the villages, and this deep, beautiful, saucy blue. This is actually blue. This is not black. This is the deepest navy blue I have ever seen in my life, and it is gorgeous. Pictures will never do this justice. If you see this in person, you will understand. The red is supposed to represent the brick of the buildings on the actual coast, and then the blue is supposed to represent the water that, the brick buildings oversee for miles and miles and miles out. So a very well thought out pack, a very well executed pack, and I really can't wait to wear these, especially these blue ones. These are so sick. So yeah, that's it's a short video today, but this is a really exciting one. This is a detailing of the box if you want to see it. they really went all out with this one. That's the box here with the crest logo up here, the Hamburg made in Germany. Again, if you want those style numbers, so you could check them out. I would not expect to get these for anywhere near this price, especially if you're ordering them from Adidas, mainly because I know that this was a mistake that they got them. Inside, both of them have like this hand-drawn illustration. It's done by Peter O'Toole. So it's a hand. It looks like a picture of the shoe, but it's actually a hand-drawn illustration. And then it kind of gives you the backstory on the collection. Again, super happy I got this pickup. Extremely unexpected, but I am extremely happy that it happened. Other than that, that's all I've got for this one. Again, thank you so much for all of the support and the views and the subscriptions. If you have any questions or want to know more about anything in the collection, I will be posting more videos, but you know, put a comment down. A good way to also contact me or just kind of see what I get in more of a real time, so you're not waiting months and months for a video to upload, would be through Instagram. It's knife-handed, as in like a knife that you cut a steak with. Knife-handed, all one word. Check out my Instagram. It's full of a bunch of pictures of shoes, clothing, and food. A lot of food. But yeah, other than that, I hope to see you on the next one. I hope you had fun on this one. But otherwise, we are out. Thanks again, guys.